All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Kadash, the bonus to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring, and truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. So this past week at camp, we were just having a discussion or whatnot. You know how it is, when you get with the brothers. But the word homeostasis came up. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go into this word, and what I want to go into is basically the homeostasis of being a man of the Lord. So this word homeostasis, well, I got a couple. We're gonna get the dictionary .com definition. It says the tendency of a system, especially the a physiological system of higher animals, to maintain internal stability. All right, owing to the coordinated response of its parts to any situation or stimulus that would tend to disturb its normal condition or function. Okay, so that's what homeostasis is. It's basically an internal system that's coordinating different responses. Okay, to maintaining a certain level. Okay, your body is constantly trying to run at 100%, so to speak. So it actually let me see, give a couple. Let's see examples. Um, we're just gonna roll with this. It says, what is homeostasis in the body? Humans' internal body temperature is a great example of homeostasis. When an individual is healthy, his or her body temperature retains a temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. The body can control temperatures by making or releasing heat. The maintenance of healthy blood pressure is an example of homeostasis. Okay, so I like this definition right here though as well. It says homeostasis refers to the mechanism of the body to maintain a stable internal environment instead of changes taking place in the external environment. All right. It says to maintain that equilibrium, body control temperature, blood pH, amount of blood in the glucose, or ways the body to maintain homeostasis. Okay, so if you have a sickness, your body is um made to correct its own sickness. So that's why you really don't need all those Western medicines that doctors prescribe to you, because the body is designed to cure itself, to heal itself. If you sit down and you would just drink water and water fast and not eat, the body is made to go into producing the antibodies or whatever is needed to expel that sickness. Okay, so let's talk now that we have a foundation on what homeostasis is. Okay, we're gonna talk about the homeostasis of the truth. All right, what do you need to correct yourself? What do you need to and that's a scripture that I didn't give that we're gonna get. Okay, um, what do you need to basically run at 100%? Because there's always something. Okay, the body is always trying to clean the blood out of, or clean the toxins out of your blood. It's trying to um heal injuries. Okay, it's trying to do everything it can to run at 100% efficiency. But when you eat and things like that, or when you abuse your body, then your body has to work harder. The liver has to work harder. The kidneys have to work harder. But if you do the right things, your body can reach that homeostasis. You need homeostasis to live, basically. If your body isn't trying to reach that, then you would die. Just your body homeostasis is basically keeping you alive. So how are you gonna be? and alive in this truth? What are the things that are necessary? So these are just a couple of scriptures that we got, but let me see. This is Sirach 4:28. It says, "Strive for truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." That's one thing that you have to do in this truth. All right, you have to strive for truth unto death. All right, and said the Lord shall fight for thee. You can't drop out of this thing. You can't get weak in this thing. You have to be strong. Okay, endurance is the key. All right, when you came into this thing, you came into this thing for life. All right, this is some uh new membership thing that you can just get into, and if you don't renew your membership, you out or something like that. No, when you came into this thing, you came in for life. Okay, uh, when you come to serve the Lord, there's no way that you can get out of this. Okay, and if you put down the plow, take your hand off the plow, then the Lord's gonna spew you out of His mouth. All right, lukewarm, He's gonna spew you out of His mouth. That's a covenant that you made with the Most High when you came in this thing, that you were gonna work and that you were gonna do His will until it was time to get out of here, until it was time to be saved. All right. This is Matthew 10:22. It says, "And ye should be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved." That's exactly what I just said. You know, okay, people are going to hate you. That's something that you got to deal with in this truth. You know, women, you know what I'm saying, looking at you different. Your friends, your family looking at you different. All right, people are going to say things all the time, but it's not about what they think or trying to please them. It's about pleasing Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and doing what? Enduring to the end. Now, that endurance is a main key to this lesson, because you're gonna go through things in this truth, and you have to fight through them. Okay, it's a lot of things, fighting temptations, fighting the old you wanting to come out. Okay, fighting whatever your crutches or whatever thing tempts you. All right, different brothers are tempted by different things. Everybody's not the same. All right, what might get me might not get you. What might get you might not get me. But everybody has to fight their own battle. That's why when I say endure, you gotta endure all things. Okay, this is Ephesians 4:26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." That's a big thing as well, because, like I said, you got to endure a lot of things. When you're angry, you're not in your right mindset. All right, you have a tendency to be rash. Okay, so it says, "Be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." So it's okay to be angry, but when you're angry, temper yourself. Have a clear mind. Don't use that anger to just go off and do something that you normally wouldn't do, or do something that you normally shouldn't do. All right. And it says, "Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." So, okay, you're angry. That's fine. But calm down. All right. Take your time. And then once the sun go down, be through with it, man. If you got a deal with somebody, or you got an issue with someone, let them know. And then if the sun go down, you got to let it go. So, don't hold it in, get it off your chest, but don't be wrong in the situation. All right. That's the big thing, dealing with, especially dealing with the Akim, dealing with the brothers. If you have a issue or something with one of the brothers, you know, we all men, let it be known. Okay. And work it out right then and there. Don't hold it in and then come to camp the next 3 days and you're looking at them funny or something like that. No. If you got a problem, address it then, get it fixed, and then go back to being cool. That's how you maintain homeostasis within a camp. That's how you maintain homeostasis within the truth itself. Okay, because this is what we're talking about, the truth, right? Truth is based on what? On truth. So if that's your truth that you live in, that you have a problem with somebody, let it be known, and then work it out. This is a big one, okay? Revelations chapter 1 verse 3, it says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." All right, that's plain. He said, "Blessed is he that readeth." One of the basic, one of the core things, the foundation of the truth is reading, because you have to read. For of course, the Lord is gonna sup with you, but when you read and you retain, that's how you learn yourself. But that's how you're able to teach other men. That's how you get in the spirit. Okay, when you're down or something, or you have a question about something, what do? You go to the scriptures. How do you go to the scriptures if you don't know the scriptures? That's why it's important to read, to eat the whole row. Read and reading for yourself, not just taking somebody else's word for it. Go find it yourself. That's how you're able to cut yourself. That's how you're able to correct yourself. Okay, and measure. How can you correct something if you don't know the right answer? So how do you get that right answer? By reading. Okay, this is Second Timothy's 2 and Second Timothy's 2 and 24 says, "And the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach, patient." You got to be apt to teach. You got to be ready, and that's where that reading comes in handy. Because if you're reading, it's already in you. So if somebody's asking you a question, and you're apt to teach, you can break it down to them. Oh, it doesn't mean that. This means this. Well, when you go into that word, it goes back to this word, which means that. Okay, when you're apt to teach, everything is fun for you. Okay, it becomes, you get that feeling from when you first came in. At least me personally, whenever I'm teaching someone new or breaking something down with someone, I get that old feeling from when I first came in, and my fire, it does increase a little bit, because this is one thing I like to do. I like to teach on an individual level, or just in general with in the truth, or with other things as well. But you know I like to teach. So being apt to teach is a big thing, especially with developing talent, developing um, younger brothers in His truth. All right, this is Second Timothy 2 and verse 3. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach." There goes that word endure again. Endure hardness as a good soldier, a good warrior, a good champion. Okay, that's what that word soldier comes out to. It comes out to champion. All right, you're gonna be a winner, and it's gonna be a hard thing. Okay, it's not gonna be an easy path. In Second Ezra, it says that it's a path that only one man can go at a time. Um, and it was as if it was a fire on one hand and a deep water on the other hand. But if you don't walk that path, how can you get to that inheritance, which is that city, or just on the other side, which is the kingdom? How can you get that if you never walk that straight and narrow path? So that's the hardness that we're gonna go through in this life. All right, those are the straits, the dire straits that we have to go through. Jacob's trouble, or the temptation, the chip. Okay, all these things are on the horizon. All these things are what we're ducking and dodging now. All right, that's why we want to get our licks on this side, so that when Jacob's trouble comes, so when it gets bad out here, when people are getting thrown in concentration camps, when it's a famine out here, all right, when is martial law at your door, we don't get it during that time. All right, it says, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life. All right, you know, man that warreth, okay, because like you said, you're a good soldier of who? Of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. So you shouldn't be caught up in the the nuances of this life. All this stuff that's going on in the world, it don't even matter. Yeah, we're in the world, but we're not of the world. Okay, we're in the spirit, and if you're in the spirit, you don't really care what's going on. All right. Yeah, I listen to hip hop music, but I don't really care what's going on in hip hop. I could care less, uh, you know, the gossip sites and this, that, and the third. They don't move me. What's going on RT? You know, what's going down there in Venezuela? What's going on in Russia, in the Middle East, in China? That's what affairs I'm worried about right now. It says that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. All right, so that's what we have to do. We want to please the one who chose us to be a soldier because we don't have to be a soldier. All right, there's been plenty of soldiers who have been lost. Okay, plenty who have fell by the wayside, plenty that got kicked out, plenty who couldn't endure and took their hands off the plow. All right, it says, and if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. So we want to do this, and we want to do it the right way. It's the right and it's the wrong way. They say you can be sincerely wrong. They say the path to heaven is paved with, or the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Because there's a lot of people who had good intentions, but were sincerely wrong. Okay, but how do you be sincerely right? It all goes back to the same thing. That this is the homeostasis of it. This is reading. Okay, being a open vessel, so to speak. Being able to listen to what your elders and the apostles and what other brothers are telling you and be able to sincerely take it in. All right. Um, there was another one that I wanted to get that I had mentioned. I know we 17 minutes in, but so I'm just gonna quote it. It's basically um, about checking yourself, man. Look in the mirror. What's it said? Fuck. Slacky. Yeah, Slacky. So here it goes. This is 2 Corinthians 13, and verse 5. It says, "Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves that how Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates." Okay? So you got to examine yourself. Look into your own self, most importantly, and pull that which is bad about yourself. Okay? Know what's good about you. Know what's bad about you. Know your strengths, your weaknesses. Okay? Build on your strengths and definitely uh, chip out and build up on those weaknesses. Make those weaknesses a strength. Okay, is there something that you not good at? You need to work extra hard at that thing to become good. Because if you just leave it as a weakness, okay, we're only as strong as our weakest link. So one thing we need to do is just be better um overall. Okay, and look inside yourself and be honest with yourself. So, with that being said, I want to give all praises, call law to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, or Kar Kadash. Give honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, and the women and children who follow. Shalom.